Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Is that the right order? I hope it is. Anyway, last time we met the rest of the cast. And now we gotta play the nonary game, or nonary game, however you want to pronounce it. Where we have to essentially just, like, based on the numbers we have, go through doors where our numbers will equal that door's digital root. 3 to 5 people can enter a door. Everybody has to, like, go in, scan themselves in, make sure that they're all there, otherwise they die, and you'll end up like the 9th man. A lot happened last time. Anyway, we need to choose what door we want to go through. And the 9th man died behind this door. So, yeah, I left it up to, whatchamacallit, the comments, and only one person voted. So, yeah, he decided that we're going through door 5, so that's where we're going. Junpei decided that it had to be door 5. Hey, wait! Junpei's cry echoed across the room. The 4 people walking toward the door stopped and turned back toward him. I want to go through door 5 too. The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up. What? What are you saying, Junpei? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you. He turned around to look at her. No, you can't. I can't take you with me. Why? Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that? June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions. Please, let me go into door 5. Seven scratched his head and looked at the young man. Man, now we're right back where we started, you know that? Junpei's bracelet number is 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Snake turned to Ace. Ace, please take blah 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 blah. Please take good care of Clover. Oh, all right. That's fine. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Don't go away! You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others. No! Don't be so selfish. Snake's tone was harsh. Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened, and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear. Well, you'll be fine. Just relax. It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them. He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind and inquiring. Okay, I understand. Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled. Those going to door 5, 7, Snake, and Junpei. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Those going to door 4, Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. 8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 equals 22. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 7, Snake, and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks. Alright then, let's go. Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red. Okay, please be careful. Concern was written plainly across her face. Junpei looked her in the eye and gave what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. With the sharp clack of a lock releasing, the door swung open. Ahead of them, in the small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the ninth man. For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7 too seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following. Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was, at most, slightly cocked toward one shoulder. Junpei and 7 looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrists of all 3 men. 7 and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them and on Snake's, a red skull had flickered to life. The detonator had begun its countdown. They had scarcely processed this information when... With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut. The blood on the door is a nice touch. Unless they could find the device that would deactivate the detonators on their wrists, they would not be leaving the hallway. Hey! Where's the dead? The fear and urgency of 7's face reflected what all 3 of them felt. Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5. Found it! Right here! As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Phew. Well, it looks like it stopped. As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand. Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack! A muscle stood out in 7's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching. Junpei, are you alright? Are you guys okay? They could hear anxious voices muffled, but distinct from the other side of the door. Yeah, we're fine. The detonators have been deactivated. They heard relieved sighs, and even through the door, the 3 men could feel the tension disperse. Alright, we're moving on. Be careful, okay? Okay. Sure thing. Wait, what voice did I give Santa? The little sonic douchey voice? Yeah, let's go with that. They heard footsteps moving away, and before long they were alone again. Junpei looked around. The hallway hit a dead end 20 or 30 feet from where they stood. A thick iron wall blocked their way. Try as they might to force it, the wall refused to move. To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. In the middle of it was a plaque that read, First Class. A first-class cabin, huh? Well, it seems like it. I need my phones to be quiet. Let's have a look then, shall we? There's a Resident Evil-ass door opening. I love it. Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. 7 followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but... He stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind. What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. As though something, yeah. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood, the lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor, the awkward twisted tangle of shredded intestines, the head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position. The man's glasses lay next to his head. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face. Lastly, let's discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from this ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that its wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. So just doing a little something here because I'm expecting food and they're currently at the restaurant. Okay. Herg! Suddenly Junpei felt his stomach convulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat. He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. He looked around. Seven and Snake were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jogged down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. There they were, to his right, busy examining something. He stepped through the door and walked toward them. "What's up?"
"Check this out. We found this thing here on the door."
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked? So I would assume. Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door, yes, we won't be going anywhere. Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room. The room they were in looked like a bedroom. He figured the room he'd originally entered was the living room or whatever passed for one on the ship.
"Alright, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys."
Seek a way out. I was not expecting that to be like 13 minutes. If that. My intent was to do like, keep the story confined to like its own thing and then the escape rooms in their own videos, but nothing happened there. Well, it's the first real escape room. We can do this. Alright, real quick. White desk. Feels kind of fancy. It's so fancy. You already know what's under the pillow. There we go. We got a score plate. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? I wish I paid attention to when my sister was trying to teach me music. Alright, so we got that. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. What are you doing? Snake waited a moment before answering. I heard something strange. Something strange? Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises. Right. Are you going to tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away? Huh, no. Such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects. Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side. Immediately. So that was... Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast, certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I'm quite confident that I could defeat them. Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical. You don't believe me, do you? Care to give me a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we? With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. He's not the one to mess with. Okay, that's... We got doors. Let's just finish exploring everything in here first. Totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course. Vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. The more you know. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Huh. Can we... There's... Alright, nothing in the drawer. Thank you. We do have a piano here. Okay. What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? Also, one moment, please. Alright. A map? There's a map of the ship here. Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. It is not possible to use the map screen. Map screen. The map screen can only be viewed during the story sections. It is entirely different in function from the bird's eye view mode. While on the map screen, you can examine a map of the ship's floor plan, which you will acquire over the course of the story. Touch down menu to open the menu. If you touch X map while in the menu, you'll be taken to the map screen. While there, you can scroll around the floor plan with the control pad or the stylus. Touching the green parts of the floor plan will allow you to see the bird's eye view for that room. Alright, wait, is there anything else here? Piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play. Can he? I mean, Stevie can. Ray Charles could. This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh. Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps we play the keys in the correct order. Something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. Alright. Well, we're probably going to need more music sheets. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. What's through this door? There's some sort of antique, or this some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. The whole room's filled with antiques. Or full of antiques, oh my god, I know how to read. Give a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. What's that? Heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score? It's gotta mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found is probably in here. At least, at some point. Didn't pick it up, my dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right, we checked that. Ooh. Huh? There's something in the back. See if I can reach it. Just a little. God damn it, that's hot. You aren't real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's going to be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its hand in a fire. So we're going to need something to get that out. Anything on the couch. Big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself.
Couch looks a lot more elegant.
Hey, there's something you aren't saying.
Never mind. You should say sorry, Junpei.
I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. You just gotta fill this thing with water.
Okay. What's through this door? Oh. Okay, that's where we came from. Alright. Yep. Okay. Then go through this door? Ooh. A musical score plate G.
It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it.
There's a couple of G notes written on it.
Huh. I wonder what that means.
Suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany.
Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it.
Oh, I meant to check the bottom one. Nope. Okay. So go back through here. Wait, was there a door off to the side? Yep. Okay, we got a bathroom. The faucet must be for putting water in the bathtub. Bathtub's full of gross cloudy water. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. There we go. Sink's clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming out. You got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything.
Alright, well, we got water. Oop. Alright, time to put this fire out.
About time, buddy. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Haha, good job.
Another success.
That fire didn't stand a chance.
Shut up, phone. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. It's a score plate.
Ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music.
Alright then. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled. Hey, Seven, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell's wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Right, guess I haven't told you, have I? Told the rest of them, but that must have been before you showed up. Well, the long and short of it is that I don't remember jack from before I woke up here. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
True. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure, I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago.
I'm sorry, my order was canceled. Pray tell why? Wait a minute, what? Hold on. Jump cut. Why am I not getting food? Well, that was a long break, but I'm back. Also, sorry if you'll hear background noise, but that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually. That's it? That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work. I love the small talk that the characters have when doing the escape rooms. It makes the game really personable. Seven gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. Alright, so we got 2 music things. There's... It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. Alright. Some toilet paper on the wall there. And that looks suspicious. Alright. Just wanted to make sure. You just wanted to make sure. No. The other door. Yes. This safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Sorry if you heard a doorbell. Ooh. See. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangle of glass. Transparent, I assume? I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with some C notes on it. And I don't combine these? And nothing in the suitcase. Okay. It was not expecting, Okay, yeah, put the music you found on it. Yeah, was not expecting doorbell repair to happen during this. I'll put the ceramic plate on the bottom. And the glass plates onto... Wait a minute. What's wrong? Well, I put them all on top of each other, but they look odd. Doesn't really look like a song. In all likelihood, we haven't found them all. We need to find more glass plates. More glass plates. Anything under the bed? I can see the details, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover's so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? And where you should not. Aww. But, I mean, canopy beds are freaking cool. I wouldn't mind having one. Yeah, no keyhole. Some strange device in lieu of one. So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? Looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Goes to the vanity. Anything under the bed? No. Okay. There's nothing in there. I did check all the doors here, right? Anything hidden in the lights? Water's dirty.
Can't see more than 4 inches or so. Can't see anything down there.
Do you think?
Think what?
Unplug it. There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water?
Yeah, good plan.
Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out? Huh? There we go. Score plate with D's on them.
There was some D's on that glass. Transparent plate made of glass, yes.
It's a sheet of music with a couple of D notes on it. That should be all of them. Not the right room. Alright. Turn plate on the bottom. Let's stack the glass plates on top of it. Yes! Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. Let's listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Oh great, sound puzzle. I did it in detention, I can do it here. No. Okay. You gotta start all over, huh? Okay, there needs to be a... memo? Oh boy. I'm gonna be at this for a minute. Oh, it's only 4 notes. Which keys correspond to which sound? But they're only 4 notes anyway. So I just... Alright, well I need to figure out which notes correspond. So that is that. Crap. Oh, okay, wait. Oh my god, I wish I could read sheet music. Oh, but the notes are wrong anyways. But, so that's establishing that those are the 4 notes. So... No! Oh, cause... Okay, alright, yeah. Okay. I just needed that little tip that it was only 4 notes, even though I could have just looked at it and seen. So yeah, once you figure out what the 4 notes are, what they correspond to, all you gotta do is just play them in order. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it! Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan.
Stand! Bow! Be seated!
Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? Oh my freaking god, it was. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna have to remember to mute that extended... Oh my god. I'm gonna have to remember to mute that extended saxophone doorbell chime. Huh. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school.
Westminster?
The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London.
The capital of England, huh?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry about this doorbell. At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Yeah, let's. Before the doorbell rings again. Alright, let's go. We found the exit. Not bad for an initial, escape room. And with that, we are going to pause for today. Next time we see what lies beyond that door. Though it appears to be a long, straight hallway, apparently. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. And see you next time for some more Let's Play 999. 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 doors. Or is it 9 doors, 9 hours? Wait. Oh my god. The day I get this down packed, I'm going to be so happy. Yep. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. I was right. Alright. So, yep. Yeah. See you all next time for more of this game. Right here. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, 1 hallway. Goodbye.